the midst of this coronavirus outbreak, it has become very difficult for people to get new jobs or even keep their old ones. We have an old one, I mean a really old one. But the one place where has seen a surge of opportunities is publishing. Yes, publishing. People are sitting at home writing blogs, columns or books. Joining us now is a leading author who claims to have written 7 bestsellers, 7 books all ready for publication during the lockdown. So he claims they will be bestsellers, that's his point. Joining us now is best-selling author, in his own words, Ashwini Sanghee. No relation to Ashwin Sanghi. Ashwini Sanghee, how are you doing in the lockdown?
Oh, I am well. You see, I'm a writer. I sit at home and write, and I'm used to being at home for several days at a stretch. So I was fine till yesterday.
I see, something happened yesterday. What happened?
Yesterday, suddenly, finally, after all these weeks of lockdown, I had an unexpected panic attack.
Oh, wait a minute. Was it because of the lockdown?
Yes, it was. It was. It was a huge panic attack.
You know, this happens when you've kept your feelings suppressed and then suddenly realization dawns and you know that whole cathartic effect happens.
Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. The only realization that dawned was that I went to the loo for 2 minutes.
What?
And my wife locked the door from outside and ran off with the key to buy some provisions. I was in there for 3 hours, so I panicked. That's all.
And of course, you haven't taken your iPad or your phone in the loo, like all normal people do to spend time when they're alone. But to bring us back to the subject, you've apparently written several books in these few lockdown weeks. I mean, not one, but many.
Yes, I have. 6 books.
6 books? I said 7. 6 books in 6 weeks.
Something like that. In fact, my books also get translated to several languages. For instance, my 2 most famous books were published in 4 languages, English, Hindi, Telugu and Tamil.
Which famous book?
The Rosabelle, Line Maar Rahi Hai, and The Chanakya's Aunt.
Oh.
Which probably means I'll end up with about 24 books altogether.
1 into 4 and 4. I don't think the maths works out, but anyway, that's great. So tell us a little about the new books that you've written or claim to have written.
All my new books managed the rare feat of being accessible to the average reader using the common scenarios we are living in today, while satisfying the most demanding of sophisticated critics.
In short, all your new books are about the coronavirus.
Not just coronavirus, life during the times of corona, where meaning is established through dialogue, through action, and long silences.
Wow. Go on. Hello? Mr. Sanghi?
Oh, sorry.
Ah, cha. Was that one of your long silences?
No, I thought I heard the pressure cooker, but I was wrong.
Oh, right. So your new 6 books you were talking about.
Yes, the first is an inspiration from another book.
You mean a complete copy. All right.
You've heard of 13 Steps to Bloody Good Luck?
Ashwin Sanghi, fellow schoolmate, good friend. I call him Ash. Yeah, it's his book, famous book.
Yeah, this is inspired from there, but about the coronavirus.
And your book is called?
13 Weeks to Bloody Bad Luck. What do you think, huh? By the time we go to print, it may just become 21 weeks.
I didn't think I wasn't there. You can't think and have this conversation without thinking. This whole thing is, there's no thought. Go on.
The next is a self-help book.
Self-help book.
Very important in today's day and age.
What is it called?
How to have audible conversations through a 3-ply N95 mask.
Right, which reminds me, where is your mask?
My words are my mask.
Right. Go on.
The next one, however, is about a young group of friends who are lost, wandering the night instead of being locked down.
Is it called Searching for a Dustbin in Malba Hill? Because I've had that experience. What's it called?
It's called 9 Dim Lights, Light 9 Dim Lights at 9 p.m.
Because that's what we were told to do. I figured that out. Anything else?
There's one more series. It's called The Private. It's a series. It's the thriller genre, slightly adult series.
Sounds familiar.
In this series, I've written one book for these times.
You have, and you call that book?
How I had to force my private into quarantine for 14 days.
Please explain yourself, sir, and be polite.
It's about my private plane.
Oh, I thought so, because you should have said privates if you were alluding to something dirty. And you said private, so there's no connection in your humor. Mr. Sanghi, especially for you. Okay, any more?
Yes, and then the last book which I have co-authored with a very prominent writer.
Oh, like James Patterson with Ashwin Sanghi. Is that what you're saying?
No, not exactly. This fellow is more of a poet, an Indian poet.
Your guy is more of a poet. Achha. What's the title of the book and who is this Indian poet you have collaborated with?
The name of the book is Go Corona, Go, Go Corona. And I have co-authored the book
So
with...
stop you there. It'll look like he owns the program. We can't, no. We cannot give more footage. There's a law. And in times like this, we need process to be followed completely. Or everybody has to wear the mask, whatever happens. So I'm going to put a mask on this right now. We've got to stop here. We know who that co-author is. Believe me, everybody watching knows who that co-author is. So stop there, sir. That was an author of sorts called Ashwini Sanghee. Again, no relation to Ashwin Sanghi, which is with an I, so it's an abrupt ending. Sanghi. Everybody say it. Sanghi, Sanghi, Sanghi. Sangha? That's only for the Marathi speakers.